Hi, I want to give you a short message on communication at River of Life because communication is really important in terms of relationship and ministry, and that's what we do is relationships and ministry. This is not in any way intended to be corrective. It is more to be informational and aspirational because communication is hard. It takes some work. But this can help us to have a shared base of understanding, which I think can be good. First of all, the written word, which by that I mean primarily emails and texts. Those are great for information exchange or data. They're good for efficiency. If they're written well, they can save a lot of time. However, there can be misunderstandings around just written information. So voice or video or in-person communication is the best for communicating meaning, emotion, feeling, and intent. So whenever there's a discrepancy, move to the next level, which is better for communicating more clearly. So let me make some things clear. Emails and texts, a good idea is to try to keep them short and to the point. If you can, make a good title that can be searchable for future reference. And as much as possible, keep your emails and texts to be single issue in terms of content. It's better to get maybe 2 emails about 2 different things that are short than to have one that's about both of them. It can be easier to respond to and easier to search out in the future. Do your very best to try to respond to significant emails or texts within 24 hours. And if you're not able to, at least within that time, let the person know you received it and by when you believe you can respond in a thoughtful way. If you find that any communication is difficult or that it has some emotional content in it, or if there's misunderstanding or in some way it feels conflicted, or if there is a thread of more than a couple back and forths in the communication, that's time to move from the written word into voice communication or in person. The reason I even share these things is that we want to remember that God uses communication to build people. We want to communicate more and more as a church, but we also want to recognize that the enemy exploits bad communication. So communication that isn't clear, the enemy who wants to destroy the church and hurt our relationships will exploit those things. So let's do our best to try to operate according to this shared understanding of written and voice communication. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.